and sales tax or value added tax. So let's start with the percentage increase. So a motorbike has a cost of 50,000 rupees. So if it increases by 10% in the next year, then what is the increase of the cost of the bike? So we need to find out. So that is increasing the percentage. 10% is increased. So we will find out what is the 10% of 50,000 and we'll add it to the 50,000, and that amount is called as percentage increase. How much percentage increase after the doing that? So after adding the particular percentage to that value, so percentage decrease means it's just opposite to that one. So the same motorbike is decreased in the next year by the 10%, so 50,000, and it's decreased by 10% of 50,000. So how much amount we get? That is called as percentage decrease. So this is the process of the percentage increase and percentage decrease, and estimating the percentage. So if it is 15% of the 50,000, like 15% of the bike is decreased the next year, 15% of the cost is decreased of 50,000. So how much is the decrease to need to find out? So we will take the parts of this percentage like 10% and 5%. As per the number we will take, if it is 20%, and then if it is 25%, we will take 20% separately and 5% separately, or accordingly. What is the easiest method to find out? So after finding the percentages, we'll add them both, the values, and then we will find out what is the percentage exactly. Both the percentages that can be added, and we'll add to the actual amount, and then how much it is percentage is added or increased, we'll get by estimation method. So this is approximation. If any number is given like 599 rupees, we will take it as, or we'll round the number, or 999 rupees it is given, or 999 number, then we'll add to a round. We will round that number like 1000, and we will calculate that percentage out of 1000 for a whole number 1000, and then we'll find out the percentage for that number, and we'll add up how much it is, or we'll decrease that for how much we need to decrease. So we'll estimate what is the value will be increased or decreased by estimation. We're rounding the numbers, and by rounding the numbers for a particular order, and in a similar manner we will take the percentage also in the rounding, which is the easiest method. We'll take, like if it is 36%, we will take it as 30% separately and 5% separately, that it is easy, and then we'll add up some of the number, and we will estimate that what is the percentage increase or decrease, and in estimation process. So that is estimating the percentage and estimating the percentage. Let's go to the sales tax, value added tax. Then we are going to purchase some of the things, and one of the on the particular items, on all the things nowadays we are getting, this is value added tax is compulsory for all the goods what we are purchasing. For each and every item what we are taking, or that one of the percentage, 1% from certain percentage will be added to that, and we need to pay along with the MRP, mark price, and mark price along with the sum of the tax. Some of the tax will be added to that. That is called value added tax. So nowadays we are just paying for each and everything, including the value added tax, the thing price, the MRP, the thing's price, along with the value added tax, the particular percentage of that particular process. If it is 1% and 2%, we will be taking on that value of the price. 1% of the price we will take and add to that MRP, and we will get one of the amount, that is called total amount we need to pay to the shop, or some of the seller, how much from whom we are purchasing it. So sales tax we call how much amount of money we are adding to the MRP, to the particular thing. So this is the sales tax and value added tax. So let's start with examples. So percentage increase. cost of motorbike is 50,000 rupees, and next year, and this year, next year, it is increased by 10%. So how much? So what is the total cost of the motorbike the next year after increasing? Let's find out. So we need to take that amount. How much is 50,000 rupees? So we need to increase the 10% of the total item on total item. So 50,000 is the cost. Previously the amount of the bike is 50,000. We are discussing about percentage increase now. So the motorbike cost is 50,000. So the cost is increased by 10%. So we need to add. So it's increasing. So we need to add some of the amount to it. How much amount we need to add is 10% of the whole item. So 10% of 50,000. So the amount of actual amount and the added how much is increased is 10% of item. That item is 50,000. So that is motorbike. So let's find out the total of it, the amount and which is increased, the totally, and then we'll get after increasing what is the actual cost. Sorry, after increasing what is the motorbike cost. The coming year we are going to find out. So 50,000 is the same thing. And 10% as we discussed in previous class how to change this percentage into the fraction. So let's change. This is it will be taken out of 100 into 50,000 because we know 10% is calculated out of 100. Percentage will be calculated out of 100. So 10 by 100. So let's cancel like this because there is denominator into numerator. This is the numerator. Let us cancel this 2 zeros and 2 zeros. And we get 10 into 500. This is only just 2 zeros and cancel. So 2 zeros get cancelled, and 10 into 500. And here this side is 50,000. So when we add this both, so we will get 50,000. This is separate, and this is 5,000. And when we add these both numbers, we'll be getting 50,000 plus 5. So 55,000. In rupees. Okay, so total 55,000 rupees after next year. That cost of the bike will be 55,000 rupees. If it increases by 10%. The similar manner, this is the increasing percentage increase. So similar manner, let's discuss about the percentage decrease. So the cost of motorbike is decreased. Let's take that decreased. If it is decreased by 10%, the same as it is, and instead of plus we will take minus because if it is increases it is plus and decreases it's minus. So let's take minus from all the places here. So minus, minus, minus and minus. It's the same thing, but percentage decrease. So this is a concept about the percentage decrease because we have changed. Percentage increase means we have taken amount and added to that, it is added to that plus, so we have added all, and if it is decreased then we will take the minus for that, so minus, 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 and the same remaining the percentage all the how we apply the same process. It's 50,000 minus 5, so 45,000. So the cost of the bike the next year is 45,000 rupees. If it is decreases by 10%. Let's go to the next concept, that is estimating the percentage. Let's discuss about the estimating the percentage. Let's take an example. The cost of book is 595 rupees and it increases by 15%. So what is the cost of the book? The cost of the book is 595 rupees. If it increases by 15%, and we need to find out what is the cost of that book. So let's take the cost of book. Cost of book is 595 rupees. Let us take this value by rounding it so that it will be easy for us to calculate. So let's take 600 rupees after rounding this number. Cost of the book we have taken as 600 and this 15%. So to calculate easily, let's take this 15% as 10% and 5% separately. So 10% let's calculate and half of it we will do the amount of it. Then we get what is the percentage of it. So first 10% of 600. What is the 10% of 600? Let's calculate. So 10% of 600 is, we know that 10 by 100 into 600, because percentage will be calculated out of 100. So let's do the cancellation. The two zeros will be cancelled. So 10 into 6 is 60. So this is 60 rupees. This is only 10%. So we need to calculate the next percentage, because we have divided this 15% into two parts, that is 10 and 5. So 5% of 600, as we know, if this 10% is 60 rupees and 5% will be 30 rupees, because it is half of it, half of 60. So this is half of this amount, half of 60 rupees, that is 30 rupees. So because the 10% is half of the 5% only, so 5% is half of the 10% only, so that's the reason we got 30 rupees here. So this is 30. So now we got 10% and 15%, 10% and 5%. So total percent is 10% plus 5% is, so we get 60 plus 30, 60 rupees plus 30 rupees. That will be 90 rupees. Total cost of total 15% means 90 rupees we got here. So to increase the percentage, the actual cost of the book is rupees 595 and it is increases by 15% of 595. So it is increases, that's the reason we have added. So let's recall, 595 is the actual cost of the book and 15% is increased, so plus 15% of 595 rupees. So that is 595, this we have taken 600 plus 15% of 600 approximately we have taken. So that is 600 rupees. So 600, this is for understanding we have written. Actually we have taken after rounding the number only. This is for understanding. So 600 plus 15% of 600, 15% is this. So rupees 90 rupees. So rupees 90 and total cost is 690 rupees. So the cost of the book is after increases by 15% 690 rupees. So it is approximate value of it because we have taken for 600, that's the reason. So this is a concept about estimating the percentage. Let's go to the next concept, that is sales tax or value added tax. Let's take one example. We have purchased one of the thing for 700 rupees. The cost of an item is 700 rupees and this is mark price. This is mark price we call. Mark price is known as MP, so in short form. So sales tax, value added tax, this will be thing and the value added tax together, and then what is the amount we are getting? That amount is we need to pay to the seller who is going to sell it. So VAT is, we know the percentage. This is a 2%. That is, for example, we have taken so 2% is a VAT on particular thing. So mark price of an item is 700 rupees. The VAT is levied for that cost of the item. On cost of the item is 2%. So what is the actual cost we need to pay to the seller? That is the mark price plus VAT. So mark price is 700 rupees. Mark price is 700 rupees, and VAT is 2% of the total item 700 rupees. So let's recall, this is a mark price 700 and VAT is 2%. 2% on that item. So 2% of 700. Let's if we add this both the things, so actual cost, mark price and VAT together, the total cost of item, this total cost of an item. So this is, let's take this is 700 rupees and 2% is, we know, out of 100 we calculate, and this is into 700. So we know this is 2 zeros and 2 zeros will be cancelled. So 700 plus 2 into 7. So this is 700 plus 14. So that is 714 rupees. So the cost of that item is 714 rupees. When we have added value added tax to the particular item by the 2%, it becomes 714 rupees. So this is the we need to pay to the shop or the seller who is going to sell it. So this is the concept about sales tax, value added tax. Until now we have discussed about the percentage increase, percentage decrease, and estimating the percentage and sales tax.